How's it going, everyone? Chris here, and welcome back to another Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC leak discussion video. In today's video, we are actually going to be taking a look at an extremely interesting new leak, because this leak is actually quite possibly real, because it was posted on Saturday, November 24th of 2018, and ever since then, all of the predictions that this leaker has made have come true. However, guys, as always, and I cannot stress this enough, just because this guy has gotten most of this stuff right, and this leaker is probably about 99% credible, there is always that chance that this guy just got extremely lucky, so make sure you guys take this with a grain of salt, and realize that I'm talking about this just for fun. If you guys would like to read while I talk, you can find a link to the original post in the description bar down below, and now, with all of that out of the way, I gotta tell you guys where this leak came from. So guys, this leak was sent in to me by one of my subscribers on my Twitter actually, so if you guys haven't already followed me on Twitter, you can find a link to it as well as links to all of my social media presences, such as my Discord and Patreon, in the description bar down below, as well as the pinned comment. Also guys, don't forget that now that Becca has hit 1,000 subscribers on her channel, we are going to be giving away a couple of eShop gift cards. So if you guys haven't already subscribed and you want the chance to win an eShop gift card, go ahead and subscribe to her channel. You can find a link to it in the description. Anyways guys, with all of that being said, the leak that we are going to be taking a look at today comes from 4chan, and it is a text post leak. But once again, this leak has an extremely high probability of being real. So with all of that being said guys, let's go ahead and take a look at what it has to say. So guys, like I said, this leak comes from 4chan, and it is titled Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Leaks, and it is posted by Anonymous. Now also guys, keep in mind that this was posted on November 24th of 2018, so a very long time ago, before Joker was even announced. It starts by saying, "Hi 4chan, I know few people will believe me, but I have a source related with Nintendo, and as I know you are wondering a lot about DLCs from Smash Bros., I'll give you some hints. Of course, I don't know everything, but even then, it is something. Anyways, the most fascinating facts are, there will be new third-party characters, and they are, first of all, a Square Enix rep. I'm not sure which one, but they have mentioned Chrono from Chrono Trigger and Neku Sakuraba from The World Ends With You. However, there's still nothing confirmed quite yet. After that, we have a Sega rep, more specifically an Atlas rep. My source claims that it is Joker from Persona 5. After that, we have a Microsoft rep, although I don't know anything more about this one, just that my source had heard the name of Banjo-Kazooie. And that's it. My source said the other DLC will be focused on Nintendo franchises, and the characters are Edelgard from Fire Emblem Three Houses, Silex from Metroid, and my source also sent me a video with uncompleted models of some characters. I'll post it as soon as Nintendo calms down, as they are pretty cautious because of the recent data mining. Stay tuned. So now that we've gone over the entire post, let's talk about it a little bit. Now, right away, as I'm sure you guys can all already tell, this leak definitely has some kind of credibility, or they just got extremely lucky. I mean, so far, 3 out of the 5 characters that this leaker had predicted have officially come to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, those being the Square Enix rep being the hero from Dragon Quest, a Sega rep being Joker from Persona 5 who's already playable in Smash Ultimate, and then a Microsoft rep being Banjo-Kazooie. So far, this guy definitely has some kind of credibility because I don't think he got lucky. Now, I understand a lot of you guys are probably saying right now, oh yeah, we got a Square Enix rep, but he thought that it was Chrono or Neku Sakuraba from The World Ends With You. But guys, if you don't know about Square Enix, I do something to tell you. So Square Enix, actually what they do is they give out a bunch of different fake names of Smash Ultimate characters to different people to try and figure out like who is giving away all this information so they can get them in trouble. So let's say that person A hears that Geno is coming to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and person B hears that we're getting Chrono in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, if somehow it gets leaked that one of those characters is coming to Smash Ultimate, that means they can trace it back to the person who originally leaked it. So if they hear that Geno is leaked, they're obviously going to connect it to person A. So they are trying to use this method as a way to weed people out. And also, Square Enix is so incredibly protective over all of their IPs that of course they're not just going to tell their information to anybody. I'm sure only the top executives knew which Square Enix character was coming to the game. Now, I decided to go ahead and do some digging and see if I could find any other leaks that specifically mentioned both Joker as well as Banjo-Kazooie, and as of now, I have been unable to find any before Joker's initial announcement. So if you guys can find any before Joker was announced on December 6th of 2018, please send them in to me so that way I can take a look at them and we can discuss their validity. Now, once again guys, one of the reasons I believe this is because this guy predicted Joker. Now, Joker was one of those characters that not a lot of people saw coming, and he was definitely one of the biggest surprises in Super Smash Bros. History. Just like Cloud and Ryu, this character was such a huge surprise that nobody put him on any predictions list at all or any leaks, because once again, we never saw him coming. So I just think that since these two characters were really unpredictable, this guy actually does have some kind of credibility. So now let's go ahead and talk about what everybody is really here for, and that is the other two characters that are apparently going to appear on the Fighter's Pass. Now, if this does end up happening, and these are the two final characters that join, I think a lot of people, including myself, are going to be very disappointed. I mean, the two final characters are Edelgard from Fire Emblem Three Houses, as well as Silex from the Metroid series, and honestly, that would kind of give me like a Grinch League throwback where we thought we were going to get all these cool characters like Geno and Banjo-Kazooie and Shadow, and then we just end up getting two Nintendo characters that aren't super important. Like, that would be extremely disappointing, especially considering we just got Banjo-Kazooie and Joker in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. I mean, those two characters were extremely huge, so to get these first-party Nintendo characters that aren't really going to get a lot of people excited, I mean, it just doesn't make a lot of sense to me. But then again, neither did putting Ken and Incineroar in the game in the final Super Smash Bros. Ultimate Direct. So now let's go ahead and talk about both of these characters' chances of making it into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Now, right away, I know that a lot of you guys are probably pretty upset at the idea of us getting another Fire Emblem character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, but guys, I always feel like it's definitely inevitable. I mean, let's be real here. We have gotten a new Fire Emblem character in every single Super Smash Bros. Game since Melee, and Fire Emblem has a very huge presence in the game right now. I mean, we have Marth, Roy, Lucina, Ike, Chrom, Corrin, Robin. We have so many Fire Emblem characters, and I just feel like we're just not going to stop getting them. These characters are, yes, extremely similar to one another, but I feel like since Nintendo loves pushing this franchise so much, they're just going to keep putting them in the game. And guys, honestly, I don't know that much about Edelgard, but it looks like she's probably going to be pretty similar to Marth and Roy and Chrom, so they'll probably be able to borrow a lot of assets from those characters to make her really easily. I mean, guys, it just seems like a no-brainer at this point, and once again, although I really don't want to see another Fire Emblem character in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, if we do end up getting another one, at least we already got Joker and Banjo-Kazooie. And finally, guys, we have Silex from Metroid. Now, I originally thought that Silex had a fantastic chance of making it into Super Smash Bros. Ultimate because of Metroid Prime 4. Now, if you guys didn't already know, at the end of Metroid Prime 3, by the way, spoilers for those of you who haven't played it, at the end of Metroid Prime 3, Silex was actually announced to be like the main antagonist of the next game, and even the creator and developer and director have come out and said that Silex is going to play a huge role in Metroid Prime 4. However, this was all right before they decided to remake the game from scratch, so we really have no idea what's going on right now. I still think that Silex is an extremely likely candidate just because, for one, he doesn't have a spirit in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate while all of the other Metroid Prime bounty hunters do, and that's extremely suspicious, but also because he is a pretty, important Metroid character. And I mean, Metroid is a pretty important series to Nintendo. It may not make as much money as Mario or Zelda, but I still think we deserve a little bit more representation, and getting a character like Silex would be absolutely awesome. If you guys don't know anything about Silex, definitely go ahead and look into him, just because he has a super sweet moveset and he'd be extremely unique. He wouldn't just be another Samus clone, he would be his own unique character. However, guys, with all of that being said, do I believe that this leak is real? honestly guys, at this point, I do think that this leak definitely has some credibility. I mean, when you take a look at it, this was posted on November 24th of 2018, and since then, it has already gotten 3 out of the 5 Super Smash Bros. Ultimate DLC characters right. I mean, that's a feat all by itself. This guy actually has some credibility, or he just got extremely lucky. But honestly, guys, considering this guy is like the only person who's actually gotten all of these characters right besides like Vergaben, like, I definitely think that this guy does have a source on the inside, and I look forward to him posting more in the future. However, guys, with all of that being said, let me know your thoughts about this leak in the comment section down below. Do you guys believe that this leak is real, and would you be happy if it was? Why or why not? Thank you guys all so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe, share, and like, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.